Okay, the next task is to present multiple categories of data using pie chart. Okay, so for this task, we want to create a pie chart showing a proportion of ordered amount, right, in percentage of each region out of total order value. Okay, let me make this sheet bigger. Okay, so I want you to pull the sheet 2 data, right? So put your cursor in the data, okay, and then use in your main menu, right? Click insert. Okay, this time we want to use pie chart. Okay, drop down, right? So you have few options of pie chart. 2D, this is 3D, and donut, right? So I'm just going to use it 2D or 3D. Okay. Okay. Alright. So basically you're going to get this data, alright, this result based on your data. So first thing first, update the title, right? I already show you how to change the title. So just click at the current title and do cell referencing equal to ordered amount by region. So you don't need to type in. Okay. So what is the good thing about cell referencing? You already know, right? So if there are any changes in the original data, it will reflect the cell that reference to that original cell, right? Okay, the next one is I want to add data label. Right now, okay, you don't see any label for each of these component, right? Only when you put your cursor on the pie chart, right? So now you want to show that data label, right? So we go to the add chart element, right? Data label. Okay, so I want to choose more data label option. Right, you can play around. You can try to put the inside, center, and for the purpose of learning, I'm just going to go for the more data label option. All right. Okay. So now immediately you will get the value. All right. So I want to change it into. I want the value and also the percentage. All right. Together. If I just want the percentage without the value, and then I just untick that one, right? Right now I want to have both. Okay, so what is leader line? Just try to uncheck this, right? Okay, nothing. So maybe it's not also obvious, right? Okay. Okay, category name, I'm going to put the name inside the pie chart. Right, I want to remove the legend. Okay, remember, because you do automatic chart, it will pick up the total. So we want to remove this total later on, right? Okay, so let me just remove from here. Now we want to remove the total. Okay, so I'm just going to go to this function, switch row column, just click there. Oops, sorry, undo. You choose the right. Select data. Okay. Right. So I want to remove. Okay, like I said, now I'm in the sheet, right? I want to modify the selection, right? I want to remove the selection. Oops, go back here. Right. So right now it's highlight the whole thing. I want to remove the total, so I'm gonna highlight up to this point only. Okay. And click OK. Right. So the total already removed, right? Like I mentioned earlier on in the previous task, if you have in your version you have the shortcut for that function, just click over there. Okay. Alright. What's next? How are we gonna modify? Okay. So since we already have the information about the component, right, the proportion, where it's centered in the content, so we can remove the legend. Okay, this is what we call legend, kan? Alright, so just click on the legend, then press delete button. Okay. Alright, so if you want to change color, it's up to you. Just select from there. Okay, from the shortcut menu that you have there. Alright, so play around with that. Okay, the next task is we want to create chart using manual data source selection. The first two exercise, we use automated selection, right? You just make your cursor in the table or in the in your data range, right? And then you automatically create the chart. Okay, but now we want to manually create the chart by selecting our data. Alright. Okay, let's see sheet 3. Okay. So in this data series, alright, we want to produce a line chart showing the ordered amount for different years, which is 2016 and 2018. Right? We want to omit 2017. Right? If you do the predefined pre-select data range by Excel function, it will pick up all 3 years. True? Right? So this is if you do the pre-selected, right? Okay, let's say we do line. Right? So it's going to pick up for 3 years. Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, which is representing year. Right? You don't want that. You want to select your own categories. In this case, you want only 2016 and 2018. Alright? So, of course, you can do that. No problem. Okay, let's do this. Okay, from the data table range, right, we're going to select B. Okay, B5. Okay, up to B16. Alright? Okay, and then you press your control key. Oops. Control key. Because I'm using Mac, it doesn't use control. So I think I'm going to use, okay. So in your case, control and then highlight. Okay, so you pre-select your data. Okay, and then once you select it, go to insert. Okay, this time I want to do a line chart. Okay, let's see what option we have. Right, so I'll have 2 years. So under that one, I want to choose line chart with marker. Okay, which one? Line chart with marker, like the one with, highlight the month, the point, right? So this one also. So this one too. So right, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so now we can see a comparison of total ordered by, right, compared by year but every month, right? Okay, now right now we don't really see the comparison, right, because we don't have the chart title, we don't have the legend. What is the line represent? Which one is 2016, which one is 2018, right? So we have to modify our chart. Alright, so first we update the title. Okay, so this time we want to key in manually because the title that we have right now for the table is not what we want. So I'm going to put order trend. Order trend. Okay, 2016 versus 2018. Alright, and I want to update the label. Alright, so anywhere in the chart. Okay, we're gonna select our data. Right? Select data to modify the source range. Okay, so select data. So right now, series 1, series 2. Series 1 each is represented by 2016. Series 2 is 2018. Okay. Okay, now we can edit. We can edit that one. So so we put this as 2016, right? And this one is 2018. Okay. So you might not have the same windows like what I have here, right? Okay, remember the difference between our computer, right? So the display might be different in the PC. MacBook is different display. Yeah? Okay. So once you edit that, right? Click OK. Oops. Oh, that one is not changing. Okay. Right. So now it's more. The legend is more representative of the data. All right. Okay. So okay, now what else we have here? Okay, now okay, in terms of the data range, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. It's fine. Okay. So next, right? We want to do what we want to do is to produce an appropriate chart to show the following information, which is the proportion of ordered by region for each item category, right? So meaning that we have scenario where, okay, if you look at here, we have our items, right? Oh, sorry, our data categorized by items, categorized by region, and also categorized by year. It looks like our data is a three-dimensional data. Okay, so in this case, you have to know what is required, right? So in this case, we want to compare by region, by item, and by year. Okay, so we have to know what users want and what are the appropriate chart that can represent that kind of needed information. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I think in this scenario, based on that question, we can choose what we call a stack column or stack bar option. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's do manually. Okay. For this purpose, first we manually select the relevant cell as the data source of the chart. Okay. So manually, I'm gonna choose, okay, center region order, central, which is B6, okay, B6 up to G6, right? That's our selection. That is central. There are 3 dimensions, right? This is the region, year, and by item. Okay, because you want to select multiple cells, don't forget, choose your control, click your control key. Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing for your east, alright, and your west, B10, okay, and then B14 to G14. Sorry, 6 again. Okay. for East region, B10 to, it's going to get the total, right? Right now I'm going to get the total, excluding the year. Okay. Okay, go to your main menu, insert. Right. So which one is our stack bar? Let's see here. Okay. This is normal. This is a stack. Right. Stack whether we want to use this one or this one. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Stack column or stack bar chart. Okay. I'm going to choose the 3D stack column. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we have now. Right. So we have, right, our data. This is by items, right? Within the by items, we compare by region. Okay. Later on, we can add by year, right? You can do that later on. Okay. So now modify the table or the chart accordingly. Yeah. Okay. So you do manually. Alright, so what you're going to put as the title for this one? Okay. Either you type comparison. Okay. Order amount by region and item. Okay. Then of course we have to modify the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3 should represent the item name. Okay. So there's a shortcut way on how to do that. Instead of you key in manually, alright, you can use the Excel function to expedite the process. Okay. So you go to select your data. Alright. Central is where we already have. Now we want to look at the select option. Okay. Chart range. Okay, we make sure we have the chart range. Okay. Central is where. Okay. Now let's switch the row column. Okay, I want to see this one. Okay. So we can do this instead of you type in manually, like for example series 1 is blouse, right? You can do that. I don't want to do that. I want to pick, instead of you type in, you can do cell referencing, right? So for this one is blouse, right? And for this one, you cell referencing to just. Okay, your version of Excel allows you to highlight all of them, but not my version. Okay, so in your case, you just highlight the whole range from blouse up to t-shirt. Okay, you don't need to do one by one like mine. Okay, so this is just different version, the different way of modifying it. Okay, and then this one should be and. Remember the advantages of doing cell referencing, right? Any changes in the original data will reflect the cell that reference to it. Okay, and click OK. Right? Okay, now the impact of label your data. Okay, so now you can see, but this time I changed the direction. Okay, if I want to go back, doesn't matter, you can switch. Okay, right, with either the item is, sorry, the region is inside the item, or you want to make the item, right, item inside the region. Okay, depends on what your users want, how you want to present your data. All right. Okay, what else we have? Okay, in this case, it's best if you table the data, right? Because if you look at here right now, so let's go back to the way it's supposed to be. Switch back. Okay. Okay, right now, if people ask you, okay, I want to know about blouse in Central. So it's very difficult to tell, right? So you're gonna say, oh, it's below 40,000. Then how about in East? You're gonna, okay, try to look at this range. How much is it actually? Right, you have to deduct here minus this one. Okay, that's not gonna be helpful for the users. So you want to present your data that is easier for users to see. Okay, in this case, it's best for you to refine your table by adding the proportion of each region's contribution to the total order. Okay, so how you gonna do that? Right, you're gonna add, oops, sorry, anywhere, add chart element. Okay, for example, in here you want to, let's say this is data label, yeah, data table. All right, so I want to put the, let's say, try to put this legend key, right? So now it can be defined clearly, right? Can be seen clearly in the diagram what each region values by product. All right? Okay, that's the purpose of visualize your data. Okay. So again, if you want to change the view, let's say now you want to change the view by items, you can just switch, right? So now you have a central, by central, and then each central, what are the performance of each product? Easily you can see that, right? Okay, the last part of this, I'm going to continue in the next slide.